Hi, it's Pank from HnO Paris, France. I hope you're well. And today I want to talk about regression in hypnosis because for me it's one of the main tools that we use in our daily work. Regression is really interesting for a lot of problems because it can give us some new elements and can reframe a lot of different aspects of the problem of our clients. So what is regression? A lot of people think in regression they will leave a new part of themselves and new remembering about what happened during their young time and so on. And we need to understand that it's only a suggestion to take care about what the subconscious mind will say. Like I told you before, the trance is the communication between conscious mind and subconscious mind, and the idea is to create the clearer communication between these two parts. So when we put some suggestion in our station and we ask to our partner how they feel, how they leave this session, they can tell us, okay, I have this idea, I have this word, oh, I have this picture, oh, I have this remembering, oh, I have different aspects of the subconscious mind talking. We need to understand that in the subconscious mind we have the long-term memory, we have the emotion, we have the value, we have the belief, we have the pattern. So when we are connected and when we are able to listen what's happening in our subconscious mind, we'll have a lot of things who move inside ourselves. So for hypnotherapists, it's important to create a real talking between these two parts. And sometimes we have some problem and the clients stay just focus on one part, one idea, and don't succeed to go on and take a new point of view about the problem. The regression can be useful because first it can give new aspect of the problem. How can it happen? In fact, it's not really a regression. We don't know if the timeline is a realistic one. We don't know if the memory is real or not. We don't know if when he go back in his memory, regression in his memory, he will find some new stuff or not. And it's not the problem. We want to give a suggestion to our client to go back in their past and see the problem with new eyes, because we are always in now, in the present. So when we can put our sights to the past and observe what's happened, observe the problem, observe perhaps new idea, new elements of our memory, we can begin to reframe it in our mind, and we can, with tools, change different modalities about the problem. And when the session is over, when we go back in the present, the feeling is very different, and the clients can just take time and say, okay, that's the past, that's okay for me. Now I can see it in a different way, or I have new element and I'm happy that I understand why to them I'm like that, and how I can be right now because I work on that during the regression. So regression is, for me, a main tool. We can do it in all the station. It takes some fuse gun. It's funny because at the beginning we learn a model. We need to do a very easy model. Just remember what you ate yesterday, what you ate 1 week ago, and after good memories 1 month or 1 years ago, good memories during teen time, during your 7 at school, for example. And after we say, okay, now you will go at the beginning of the bad feeling, your memory or what you want about the subject of the problem, and we have always something. A lot of people say, hey, I see nothing, or I know that, I know what I see right now. Some other people say, oh, I don't believe it. I have some ID, image, picture of something, and for me it's crazy because it was not linking in my mind, and now I understand why I'm like that, or why it's so hard for me to leave that, because he put me back there. That is the usual way to put in regression, but regression is very natural way of thinking. A lot of people will talk about their problem, and during their explanation of the context, they do a lot of regression and say, oh yeah, one time I remember when blah 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 blah, and they explain what happened. It's a regression. So a lot of people can think, oh, regression is it's magical way, it's specific way of hypnosis. No, it's natural way, like trance, and we live regression every day in our life. When some people talk to us and we go back in our kid state, our voice change and feel, oh sorry, I don't want to do that, or we want to ask something and we want to be kind, and at this moment we did like we did kids, and our posture and voice change. It's natural regression. We go back in the kid state, and at this moment we regress to this moment. But in therapy, we will use it for very specific way. So understand that it's easy to put our partner in his regression session, and even if some people say, hey, I watch nothing, I see nothing, it's not a problem. We can say, okay, just imagine what happened at this moment with your problem. And this suggestion is interesting because we let the mental mind say, okay, you can see nothing, it's not the problem. You can visualize, you can imagine, you can think about something, and just let go and just tell me what's do you think. Sometimes they say, oh, I will say something stupid, I'm 10 and I'm with my brother, I do blah blah, and with that we have the beginning of the regression, and we will ask some question and let the subconscious mind give different information. Even if it's not in this good timeline, in the good moments, it's not a problem. The subconscious mind give us some elements, and with these elements our partner, our client can take care of something, and we can work about that. Just remember, every aspect of hypnosis is to use the communication between conscious mind and subconscious mind, and we want to understand, we want to communicate, we want to create new way of thinking about this communication and new understanding to change the problem who make the life bad for our client. So in regression we have very symbolic work, and it's good even for mental people because it gives them some new abilities to say, okay, I just calm myself, I just let it go in my mind, and I just say what I see, perceive, live inside my body, and everything is okay. I will talk in the perhaps tomorrow about past life regression because it's more symbolic, and it's very interesting for people who are very close in their mind. And when you think that the problem go back every time, and they go back for station and say, it was good during 3 weeks or 1 month, and now we go back. It can change the map of walking, and you will see like the regression, it give a big communication with subconscious mind and big way to change modalities and give some solution to our partner, our clients. So if you have some questions, just let me know, and like every time, just take what is good for you. Be well. See ya.